Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time, it's that time again. It is Friday. It's time for the weekly recap slash update for the Wax Games. Overall, this week has actually been relatively not many changes, but a lot of announcements. So, what I'm going to focus on here is what will essentially happen between now and next Friday, as far as what we're aware of. Because, like I said, there hasn't been a lot of updates to games within the Wax Chester, other than a few drops, a few releases. Um, but today and early next week, there's going to be some big updates that are going to I overall think are going to be super positive. So let's go ahead and jump into them. First and foremost, the one that I am most excited about, and I've been excited about for a month now. The Taco Universe is dropping their venues today. The whole sale starts at 1800 UTC. That's for the VIPs, and then the whitelists come basically an hour each after that. Whitelist 2 is at 19 UTC, and whitelist 3 is at 20 UTC, with public sale being shortly after that, assuming there's any left. I'm in whitelist 2, so I will be going ahead and purchasing one of each of these packs. This one being the one I'm most excited about. It comes with 3 venues and has a much higher chance at Legendary and Mythic. Not a very high chance, mind you, but there's a chance out there for those, unlike the lowest pack where there's no chance for a Mythical. So this is a big update. I've done several videos on the venues, so I'm not going to dive into detail of what venues are. You can go ahead and take a look at one of my previous videos, but I will do a pack opening video, and I will show them off once we get them. Again, the sale starts today. Pack opening won't be until tomorrow. All right, so that is probably the biggest update. Well, the second biggest update. As far as another pack that's dropping today, or another item that's dropping today, is in Farming Tales, the much awaited Wildflower. This is essentially a legendary NFT that will currently produce 2 CBIT a day. It's limited to 2,000 units and costs 2,500 or 25,000 CEST. Uh, the current ROI, or for the short-term view of this, the ROI is not great. We'll go ahead and throw that out there. I know there's been a lot of complaints, but if you're looking at the long term, the future, when this gets into new Axchester, there are going to be a lot of benefits, and I'm just highlighting. I'm not going to go through each of them. The main thing is they're going to produce a wildflower that can be used for other items and also the weekly challenges. So if you don't have one, you have to go to the Atomic Hub and buy them. So long-term view on this, and that's the reason I'm looking to buy this, is long-term, not short-term. I think it's going to be really good. Uh, Farming Tales is also going to be doing a big update as of tomorrow, where they're going to be introducing a lot of things into the game. You can look through the list here. Some of the bigger ones, Frank is going to change. I showed you that in a previous video, but they're going to actually be putting in a lot of the future content, not usable yet, but you'll be able to see it in game, from the hemp fields, the olive fields. Greenhouse is going to be a huge one, which will be for sale in February. So a lot happening with that update. Farming Tales is continuing to move forward towards a new Wax Chester. And I have to throw a plug out there. I'm actually meeting with the devs here in about 45 minutes, where we will go ahead and do a full tour of New Axchester. I'll put a video together and hopefully have that out here tomorrow or Sunday, so you can get a full walkthrough. I'm pretty excited because it's neat. The whole concept of the game, the long-term view, has me excited. So it'll be neat to actually walk through it with the devs. All right, so that is Farming Tales, and the last drop that happened this week is a brand new game, at least new game to me, Fightland. I did not get any packs. I may get some in the future just to walk through the game once it actually drops. But as far as right now, it's a neat game. If you like fighter types of games, this might be the one for you. Check it out. It's at fightland.club. One thing I need to warn you about, and it, it's just not for me, is when you go to the website first. It is very, as you can see, I won't stay there long. It jumps out at you. So if you have issues with quick flashing things, be warned when you go to the website. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I like the concept because you have fighters and promoters. They do have the packs. As far as these two packs are still available, check them out, see if it's the right fit for you. I'm going to take a look into it a little bit more and probably do a future video walking you through it. All right, now let's go from pack drops to announcements. Big one. This is the second big announcement, and this just came in overnight. As far as the Krypton Dawn of the Machine, they are doing their major update early next week from Monday through the 2nd. So it's going to be about a 2-day update. This is where they're taking a lot of the activities that were causing problems off the blockchain and moving them internal into the game. This is essentially what they've been working on for the last month. So it's a big update. It's going to be good. Right now, the main functionality in game is mining. This update should, and we haven't gotten the patch notes yet, but this should enable a lot of the fighting activities for the warriors. So it should make them more valuable. It should shift the meta right now from mining over to a combination of mining and warriors and attacking. So keep that in mind. The game will go down at 3 a.m. UTC, basically 3 UTC on Monday the 31st, and it'll be down for 2 days. Make sure that you have your robots in there not fully energized, but at least having some energy. So if you do that, they will produce over these 2 days without the energy issue. So you will actually come back when the game comes back on. You'll have a lot more cubes. Your mission score should be higher. So they'll continue to work during this time, which is nice. But if for some reason your robots are down, whether they're out of energy, out of HP, they will not produce. So make sure you have them updated. And then once it comes live again, as you can see from the third bullet here, once it's finished, all your robots will have full stamina. So basically, even if you went into the maintenance with 20 energy, you should come out of it with all your robots being at full energy and full health, plus the production of the cubes and mission score during that time frame. And so keep that in mind with the update coming out. Unfortunately, the game will be down for 2 days, but it's not like you're going to lose anything because it'll continue to produce. And once it comes back online, there's going to be a lot more features. In theory, again, I haven't heard the patch notes yet, but in theory, there should be a lot more functionality. And Warriors, you should see a spike with the usefulness of those. All right, and last but not least, Dragon Valley. We haven't heard a lot from Dragon Valley. This was an update that was actually sent out after I did the video last Friday, so the news is a little bit old, but I didn't include it because it wasn't out yet. So I wanted to quick throw it out here. Dragon Valley is just mentioning that they have a number of updates coming out, including in February they're going to be doing some big releases with the light and the dark dragons. They're also going to add some benefits. So that Premier Pass that we have that's been pretty much useless since the first sale, they're adding some sort of benefit in game. Don't know what it'll include, but it'll include something. So we'll see what happens. And then in addition, they're adding the functionality the functionality for the incubators will actually happen during the next update, which is tomorrow morning. That's right here. So there will be a short outage for the game where they'll go ahead and do the process of making sure incubators work. I don't know what additional they're going to add to that. I'm not sure if they're going to add the benefits or any of these items. I know they're not going to do the release during that because that hasn't been announced yet. And then what's cool is in March, Legendary Dragon releases and Evolution. This is something that most of us have been waiting for. Unfortunately, depending on how they do the evolutions for the low tier dragons, they may lose a lot of value during this update unless it's the evolution process works out. And I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of burning process, which allows you to get higher rarities. And I'm assuming there's going to be a pack drop with the legendaries. So this is all assumption based on this announcement alone. So a lot to come still with the Dragon Valley. I know Dragon Valley's been on a pretty much a roller coaster over the last several weeks. At the beginning of the year, it shot up, and I did a video on that where it went ridiculously high. and now it's been on a downtrend, which I kind of predicted in that video because I had a feeling that it was near the high point, and I even mentioned not to buy at that point because they were going to do some drops here coming up, and that would lower the value. And just seeing the fact that a lot of people, you only have a certain number of uses for dragons, so I'm curious to see how these drops uh, connect with the rest of the environment. So more to come on that. Other than that, there hasn't been a lot of rumblings this week, at least for the ones that I'm paying attention to. I don't know if you all saw. I hope you were all able to take advantage. I did a surprise giveaway yesterday, 25 NFTs. They went fast. We've actually completed that giveaway. I handed out all 25 NFTs um, for NFT Panda because I think there's going to be an update coming soon with that also. So keep an eye out. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, so you can see the giveaways when they come out. Some of the giveaways will be first come first serve. Other giveaways will be random drawings. So if you want to be alerted for those, make sure you subscribe. I hope you enjoy this type of updates. In fact, let me just quick jump over here. I saw another update dropped here. All right. While we're on here, I guess we got one more quick update. It looks like they have added more of the premium packs. So if you missed out on the first sale of the premium packs, this is Krypton. If you missed out, there's more available now. They just added some more for you to grab. So go ahead out there and grab those, spend some cube. I think they're trying to burn out some of the cube since the price on that's been dipping a little bit. So this is breaking news, just came out a few seconds ago. All right. I hope you all have a fantastic day, fantastic weekend, and keep an eye out for some exciting videos. Like I said, I have the pack drop for the venues for Taco coming out. Um, Huge video, which I'm super excited with Farming Tales, the walkthrough of New Chester. I'm trying to put out a video day for this entire year. So I hope you all like this. Have a great day.